So today is a doggy day. My dogs are getting groomed, and they're very, very untidy at the moment. So they're getting groomed, and I have to go to the dentist, which I'm a bit stressed out about because I don't like dental appointments, but I have to go today. I haven't been to the dentist in a while, and when I say a while, it's been like a couple years. So I'm not in the best frame of mind to deal with a dentist. We had a really bad tick infestation that we're still having now. So we're still going through the motions, and it's really, really tough. And that's causing a lot of issues as well, because I have to check the dogs for ticks before they go to the groomers. But they're very untidy. It's been a rough few weeks for the dogs, man. The dogs inside and outside. So Raffles is messy and just a bit pissed off at the moment, and I don't blame her, but you know, you're gonna get lots of nice meaty bones when we get back, eh? Hey Shala, hello, come on guys. So we sort of have a pooing station here. Raffles, I don't know why you're choosing to go there, mate. Like, you know, Raffles always stops short of the sand. She doesn't quite stay on the sand. She doesn't quite stay on the sand, so now we have to move her stuff. So I've just shuffled it all out of the way because, I mean, there's enough space here, but I don't want someone accidentally stepping on it. Alright, guys, don't you want to go? Raffles, you don't really like the grass, the sand, do you? Come on. What are you thinking? Anything? Or not? Should we go back in? Alright, let's go back in. So we leave for the groom in about an hour. Just over an hour, but I'll give him the chance, Guinness, because Guinness didn't do a number 2. Hang on, is weeing a number 1 and pooing a number 2? I don't remember. But he didn't get to do a number 2. We just have a poo, so he'll still get a chance before he goes into his groom. Oh, look at this lovely image I hung up the other day. Well, I got help hanging it up. That's beautiful. Something that's very old. I mean, we've had it for like years in this family, but I just absolutely adore it because I find it very eerie. Very, very eerie. Guinness is back on the bone. Hey, Guinness. So they've been sitting here when I'm not around because we're not really sure what the tick situation is with them. There have been several ticks that have dropped off, but it's been so horrifying. I just can't deal with it. So they've just been sitting here. They haven't been on the bed. When they've gone on the bed, I've just told them to get off. But you know, it's quite bad because I just don't want any situation. So they're gonna get checked up by the vet today. I'm gonna get groomed. The vet and the groomers in the same building, and then hopefully we can go back to beddy times. But if the tick thing has been outrageous. Shower time. Sorry, my bathroom is such a mess. I haven't been great with organising it or keeping things organised. And since I had so many allergic reactions, I've just stopped using anything extreme on my face. All I'm doing now is gel wash, simple. If I'm feeling like extravagant, the water for cleaning my face, micellar water, I think it's called. So micellar gel wash, micellar gel water, and Cetaphil. I'm not even using CeraVe as sunscreen anymore because I was using that CeraVe with the sunscreen. I'm not even doing that anymore. Because I just got so badly burned with the vitamin C and the retinol, vitamin C and then hyaluronic acid, and then hyaluronic acid and retinol at night time. It just completely messed up my skin and my face, and the healing process each time was terrible. So I'm just staying away from anything right now. So even like the damage that was around my neck has gone mostly. I mean, sometimes it's still there because it's very wrinkly now, and I think it just stripped off so much from my neck. But I'm hoping that with time and whatever, because this was only about a month ago, so with time and thingy, my skin will rebuild its barrier. So I'm not going out in direct flaming sunlight. I'm not doing that at the moment. So I'm just taking it easy. Actually, I'm gonna let the water heat up for a couple of minutes. And whilst I do that, I'm gonna go have some tea. So these nails I got are starting to get on my nerves just a bit. I think I've had them for too long. Well, I have had them for too long because it's been 6 weeks now, but this one's starting to bend. But I'm gonna get them done hopefully in the next few days, but I wanna get these off, and I don't know the best way of getting them off at home. But they are, I mean, you can see how much my nails have grown in just 6 weeks. I really want to get them off. They're really, really doing my head in now. I want a different design as well. So this is what I've been experimenting with. Plants in the window. I love it. So those are just some pothos plants I got from the garden. I need to top up the water as well, but they're doing quite well. And like, because usually you get sunlight here in the mornings, like in the early mornings, and yeah, early mornings, and I think maybe up until 11, but it's crazy because it's not too intense, but they seem to be doing well. And they get, oh, look at all those juicy roots. Yes, that's ready to go into soil, definitely. Because when I looked at the prices of the pothos plants here, they were quite expensive. Well, not expensive, but they're not expensive, but when you have them in the garden, you can just pilfer. I don't know what the right word is. You can just use them, can't you? So that was my reckoning. So, just to show you, that I got from the garden as well. That is getting roots as well, actually. Yeah, it's getting roots. Can you see the roots? Yeah. And then that one, the water needs changing. I think it's probably a bit nutrient deprived. And that is, I think philodendron. Correct me if I'm wrong. But those have grown massive roots, but I just need to put them back in water. Yeah, that one still has water in it, but the water needs changing anyway. It does need changing. You see, so I don't get what's going on with my spider plants, because this one here has been doing really well. It's been flourishing, whatever. I watered it yesterday after a few days away. This one is not doing so well, and I don't know if it's a lack of soil, because the soil is quite low. So I've got to top it up with soil, or if it's just because it's got a lot of brown tips. I don't know if I'm overwatering or underwatering. I have no idea. It's really, really confusing me. Can't forget the fairy lights. I love my fairy lights. It's crazy because people here, they just call them Christmas lights, and I know they're fairy lights. So I don't know if I'm the one who's deluded or they're deluded, but everyone else here just says, oh, Christmas lights, and I'm like, no, these are fairy lights. So it's a very interesting argument, and I don't know, because I've always called them fairy lights. Even when I was a kid, I called them fairy lights. So I'm not sure what the Christmas lights, I guess because they're Christmas lights because they go on the Christmas tree. Well, they could do, but I don't know. But I prefer calling them Christmas lights. I prefer calling them fairy lights. That's the other image I put above my bed. So I couldn't buy any of these, I just had to borrow them. But I love it. And this, I used to see a lot of these when I was a kid. Is that straight? No, I don't think it's straight. I used to see a lot of these when I was a kid, and I just love the colours, and it's a very moody scene. And each time I had a meal as a kid, I would always look at this because I think it was always in front of me, and I think it was just gorgeous. Okay, tea time. So it's a bit dusty from where I've been cooking all week, and I haven't actually cleaned it properly. And I've been away for a few days as well. That's my new favourite milk. So I've been on instant coffee for the last couple of weeks because the prices of ground coffee have just skyrocketed. I don't know what's going on. And these ones are all imported, so I don't know what's going on. But I think the duty, the taxes that they put on stuff coming from other countries is absolutely insane. We're not a coffee producer here, but there's several of our neighbours who produce coffee, but I just wish we'd... I got bitten. I don't know if you can see the bites all over there, down to my arm. Sandfly bites, apparently. And they hurt like a bitch. So I'm just gonna have a quick shower, and then we're gonna head off to the vet. I'm gonna have a quick shower, and I'm gonna quickly check the dogs for anything that I might have missed in terms of ticks. Then we're gonna go to the vets in that order, because they might not, because then they're going to the groomers first before they hit the vet. That's the order of the appointment, and I don't want us to have missed anything. But ticks in this country are vicious, and I thought that because like here it's just a constant tropical climate, so you don't have like winter or anything where everything dies off and you can get away with popping out to the out in plants in winter. And the reason why we got ticks in the compound was because usually when I take these dogs outside, I take them to very low grassy areas where you can't get ticks. But the issue was that there's a gardener, and the guy who does all the gardening around this area, and he was doing gardening, and he trimmed all the plants outside the perimeter, outside the fence or the wall. And then because he needs to dispose them all, because it's our garbage, he brought them inside. And what did all the dogs do? They all jumped in the pile. And thus began the infestation of our nightmares. I'm running late, and one of these bloody things, bones, trying to take me out. I almost died falling. Well, I would have done a full split without wanting to do a full split. Oh goodness. Okay, so I'm running late. But I wish I'd bought more of these pants when I was away, because I just like the feel, and they're just easier to quickly slip on. Obviously these I'm wearing a bit high because I've got quite low slippers on, but they're just so comfortable and so light and airy. I wish I'd actually bought more in different colours, but I didn't. I was being pragmatic. We are mobilizing, guys. Come on, guys. We need to go. Guinness. In. There we go. to get the biggest girl. There you go. Today has gone well. It's gone better than I expected, but at the same time, it's been quite expensive. So my dogs, the tick problem was so bad. The groomers took so many ticks off them, so many. So we have to go on a tick thingy. And I thought that the method I had previously was doing well, was okay, and it was. But the ticks in Nigeria and West Africa are just, they don't stop. Like, they're everywhere. Oh my goodness. And different types of ticks as well. So I have to, like, I'm gonna get some tick preventatives. I don't want the tablets that they take in, because the ticks still attach to them and bring them inside. So the bill after all my dental work is completed is going to be massive. I mean massive. We're talking a couple thousand. If you're looking in dollars, you're talking about $3,000. But you know what, it has to be done because I've avoided it for so long. But I have to get it done. So I'm glad I got all this done today, because it means that I know what things are going to cost looking forward. So I have more appointments, health stuff I need to check up on. But these were things that were bugging me. The dogs are bugging me today, and the dentist. And the dentist was a big, big thing. And that's preyed on my mind, or it's been on my mind for the last, from a few years now, because my teeth have gotten worse and worse and worse. You won't necessarily see how bad my teeth are from me talking, but if you were to look inside my mouth, you'd be like, The sound the dentist make, they had to call a maxillofacial surgeon as well to come look, because I need to get implants. The faces they made when they looked at my mouth, like, it was, oh my goodness, it was really bad. So it is what it is, but I'm glad I've got it over with now. Okay,